Chinese cell phone producer Xiaomi is the most recent to be added to the Trump administration's military boycott. On Thursday, the Department of Defense added 9 additional organizations to its rundown of supposed Chinese military organizations, including Xiaomi. Xiaomi was the world's third largest smartphone maker as of Q3 last year, coming ahead of Apple and trailing behind Samsung and Huawei, according to market researcher IDC. In November, President Donald Trump signed an government order, which becomes set to take impact in January, to bar investment in organizations specific as assisting efforts of China's military, intelligence and security apparatuses. Huawei, China's essential chipmaker SMIC, and the USA's 3 largest telecoms operators are a few of the goals of the list. The Navy blacklist is different from the Commerce Branch's entity list, which famously cuts Huawei, DJI, SensorTime and other Chinese tech firms off the US providers over countrywide protection concerns. Xiaomi confirms that it is not owned, controlled or affiliated with the Chinese military, and is not a communist Chinese military company, defined under the NDAA, National Defense Authorization Act. The company will take appropriate course of actions to protect the interests of the company and its shareholders, a Xiaomi spokesperson said in a statement. Just like the entity listing, the U.S. authorities' Army blacklist has prompted confusion round compliance. In response to the sanctions on China Mobile, China Unicom and China Telecom, the NY Inventory Alternate made 3 actions. It first introduced to delist the 3 Chinese telcos, then determined now not to after consultation with regulators, but eventually reversed its reversal and said it might delist them, in the end, upon further evaluation. The corporation is reviewing the ability consequences of this to broaden a fuller know-how of its effect on the organization. The business enterprise will make similarly bulletins as and when appropriate, the Xiaomi consultant stated. Xiaomi is indexed in Hong Kong, and the government order ought to pressure American investors to divest the holdings in the smartphone maker, whose stocks tumbled more than 11% to $29 apiece at the blacklist declaration. Whilst Xiaomi's operations and era get admission to are unaffected in the trendy round of US authorities' assault, a deliver chain ban ought to end up a sword of Damocles. The Chinese phone maker has been running intently with Qualcomm and become appreciably the first to get the excessive end Snapdragon 888 chips. To stay away from restrictions imposed by way of the entity listing, Huawei spun out its budget telephone unit Honor in a bid to store its supply chain. It stays to be visible how Joe Biden will tackle Trump generation rules closer to Chinese language tech giants, and subscribe us to more tech news.